Question. On the 8th November 2018, after falling asleep, I feel lighter than usual, as I was enveloped in a ray of golden light that took me to heaven. I flew past the heavenly gate and reached the hall of Guandi Bodhisattva. Having received permission to enter, I saw a gigantic and incredibly solemn-looking Buddha. As I walked in, Guandi Bodhisattva introduced this Buddha to me. He explained that this Buddha was one of the Buddhas mentioned in the 88 Buddha's Great Repentance. His name was Namo Victorious Fighting Buddha. I was surprised because he didn't look like the Monkey King we saw in the dramas. Rather, he had all the dignified, solemn, and compassionate characteristics of a Buddha. Victorious Fighting Buddha spoke to me. I have heard about a heavenly child under Guanyin Bodhisattva's guidance who has been assigned to journey into the underworld and document all the things to share with the human realm. That's why I made a trip to the hall of Guandi Bodhisattva to meet with you. Heavenly child, you must take note. The path of cultivation is akin to threading on thin ice. There's no need to pay attention to the voices of slander, as the inner demons stem from the mind. Your master has overcome countless hardships to bring such wonderful Buddhist teachings and practice in the human realm to you disciples. You must cherish them. I have observed many disciples of Guanyin Siddhartha Do and found the majority of them to be sincere. They act in right faith, with right intention. But you must take note, supernormal powers are just a byproduct as you make progress along the path of cultivation. One must not pursue them, or they will attract demons. If one day a demon's intention manifests and your disciples are unable to control yourselves, you will deviate towards the demonic path. You must follow only your master's teachings and trust his words. That's what you must do. The Buddha Dharma is profound and wondrous, but your disciples' foundations are still not solid. So you must strive to comprehend the truth found in the Master's Buddhism in plain terms. All the essence of Buddha Dharma can be found within. When you are doing a group study of Buddhism in plain terms with fellow practitioners, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas are constantly blessing you from heaven, so that your wisdom can develop and your ability to understand and comprehend the teachings improves. Today, the King of Hell wants you to watch a trial at his court. Don't be late for what you are supposed to do. Leave now and come back soon. A ray of golden light swept me off to the underworld. An offender was kneeling before the King of Hell. On that day, the king was enraged, as the offender was unwilling to submit and argued back at the king when he was dragged into the court for trial. The offender didn't stop until the enforcement officers slapped his mouth with a truncheon. The furious King of Hell said, "Mortals like you think you are so intelligent, but your knowledge and understanding of the Buddha Dharma, the Buddhist scriptures, and the matters of heaven and the underworld are only partial. You fail to study and practice Buddhism. You fail to perform the 5 wholesome deeds. And you fail to observe the 10 precepts. All you are concerned with are fame, sex, and power. You used your own subjective views and partial understanding to interpret Buddhism, and created articles and videos to defame Guanyin Siddhartha Do as a cult, destroying the wisdom life of existing and potential practitioners. The King of Hell turned on a display, and it depicts the ways in which the offender used online social media platforms like Facebook to speak irresponsibly about one inciter. The number of likes and shares were very high. As you behaved out of ignorance and foolishness, the Buddha shows you mercy. You won't be sent to the unintermittent hell. However, all the other offenses you committed when you were alive will be tried one by one. Under the laws of the underworld, you are hereby sentenced to the hell of excrement. As you led a promiscuous life and visited nightclubs, despite being a married man, you will also go to the hell of burning flame, as you used the Taoist venues to illicitly amass wealth in the name of charity, embezzled money offered by devotees, ran illegal business, and were involved in bribery and smuggling. And you will go to the hell of tongue ripping, as you scolded and verbally attacked those you disliked, used vulgar words to abuse and insult your business competitors on the internet, and had a terrible temper. This decision is not subject to appeal. With the trial over, the enforcement officer dragged the offender to the hell realm for punishment. Meanwhile, the King of Hell signaled for me to return to the human realm. I was enveloped by rays of golden light, and when I woke up, it was after 5 a.m. Master Jun Hong Lu's reply: when you practice Buddhism, it's not for others to see and praise. The Bodhisattvas in heaven already know what you have done, and the ghosts of the underworld know it too. Even if you try to keep me in the dark, it's no use. You must practice diligently, as you reap what you have cultivated. Your stomach only gets full if you eat. When you are hungry, and your mother says, "Child, let me eat for you," would you be full? When you cultivate the mind, and if you cultivate well, you are the one who benefits. Heaven is always watching, so you must never commit unwholesome deeds. Rather, you must practice Buddhism properly. Cultivate your mind, and uphold and protect Guanyin Citadel Door. It is such a great practice, as it teaches us to love our country, love the community, and be a law-abiding citizen.